Nice.
Let's bring it back to my grandma, okay? What she said to me about men. Men are very visual, so don't forget that. She said, every day, just put a little makeup on, put on some nice underwear, and you'll keep your husband. That's what she told me.
You know, I think there's truth in that.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I mean, for me.
Some people, like, apparently Mark Ruffalo's not good at keeping secrets.
No, that's why he's not here.
Tom Holland, very bad at keeping secrets.
Also, that's why we turned him to dust.
My husband is in the Harry Potter movies. I know. I was like, had you told me sooner, we would have been married very quickly. But he was an extra. He was like, when he was a little kid, he was like one of the Slytherin extras. And you know when Draco like pushes some kids out of the way to see Buckbeak in the third book? Yeah. He pushes my husband out of the way.
I have a question for you.
Really? Yes.
I have a very important question for you.
Yes.
Is this the chair that Keanu Reeves sat in
It is.
when he said, if you're not going to fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? Is this the chair?
It's the very chair.
Oh, my God.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
I don't know, no, because if you're a lover, you got to be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? No, I'm kidding.
Do you get embarrassed walking around like that, kind of, you know?
To be honest, I don't get embarrassed, but what I do find is that if I have friends or my husband in the audience watching, I get, oh my goodness, that's a little embarrassing.
Husband presumably has seen you in your underwear before.
He has, but it's different because I'm parading it in front of everyone else, not just him, you know.
So, like at home, do you walk up and down in your underwear for your husband? Because that makes you the most awesome wife in America.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What was the most awkward scene to shoot?
Anytime I had to kiss Jennifer was pretty uncomfortable. She's one of my best friends, I love her. But if we had a kissing scene, she would make a point of eating garlic or tuna fish or, you know, something that was disgusting.
She is fun, man.
Right before the scene, she'd be like, yeah, I had tuna, I had garlic, and I didn't brush my teeth. Like, fantastic.
Just make you work
I can't
that
wait
much
to
more.
get in there and taste it.
존 시나가 역트래시 토크에 대해서 말합니다.
What is a reverse trash talk?
So you have to trash talk, but essentially say nothing bad.
Wow.
Like you, sitting there in the first row with your legs crossed and your vest on. You look focused. Like you're really paying attention to what I'm saying, and it's making me feel great.
휴 잭맨도 빠질 수 없죠.
Is that it? With your blue eyes and your perfect hair and your beautiful three-piece suit, your fashionable, expensive three-piece suit. You look amazing, John Cena. Do you understand me? You are amazing.
He's ready.
Come on already.
But you are Australian. Where did you grow up?
On the Gold Coast.
I hate the stereotype. Like, everyone thinks, oh, you're from Australia. There are creepy, crawly, poisonous, venomous things all over the place. But are there creepy, crawly, poisonous, venomous things all over the place?
I mean, kind of. It's not something you concentrate on when you're growing up, but yeah, I mean, there's tons of poison. I think there's like a large percentage of the poisonous snakes in the world reside in Australia, and spiders and sharks. But it's fine. It didn't really seem like a big deal.
Like, of 10 of your closest friends growing up, how many of them were killed by poisonous spiders and snakes? 7?
No.
Can you explain to me?
Yes.
How the country that can send men and hopefully women to the moon
all and beyond.
still are in gallons and inches. And when the entire world is metric, I do not understand this.
Well,
explain.
when I was a kid, we were always told that was going to change sometime soon, and that we were going to switch over. Well, it's one of the great things about Americans is we won't change no matter how good it would be for us. We are stubborn. Far beyond reason. Like, by the way, I have no idea how to convert. Like, the only thing I can think of is somebody runs a 5K. I have no idea what that translates into miles.
Like the rest of us have to kind of speak your language.
Well, same here.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, have you traveled much yourself outside this studio?
I walk around. It's going to be around.
So is your son, like, he must be impressed. His dad is Wolverine. That must be, like, really cool to walk around saying.
No.
No, come on.
Yes and no. Like, there was one time a few years back, we were at the beach, and he was talking with this girl, and he was about 12, and the girl looked to me like 15. He likes older women like his dad. And so anyway, he starts walking over to me, and he sort of ran ahead of this girl, and the girl's walking, and he's sort of, you know, running up to me, and I said, everything all right? And he goes, yeah, I told him you're Wolverine. Just sign an autograph for him. Sign an autograph. I was like, am I a wingman for my son now? This is really weird.
Your dad looks like Robin Williams.
Your dad looks like...
Yeah, bizarrely like Robin Williams.
I think Robin would be quite excited to hear that he has some kind of doppelganger in Australia who owns 3 kangaroos?
3 kangaroos and a wombat. We have a wombat.
What's a wombat?
What do you mean, what is a wombat?
Let me try and explain to you. What is a wombat?
It's an animal, an Australian marsupial.
An Australian marsupial?
I
Well,
have a
aren't
bit
all
long.
animals marsupials in Australia? Like the cows are marsupials,
pretty
the
much all
birds
of
are
it.
marsupials. Everybody's like, stick it in your pouch, right?
That there is a history between you and John.
John who? John me? John?
There is a backstory between the two of them. Do you mind telling the history that you have with John Cena?
Yes, so actually, John, I think I said this to you when we first met, but I watched WWE when I was growing up, when I was a kid. I loved The Undertaker, and then obviously when I was a teenager, I kind of stopped watching. But then, as a late teen, early 20s, I had a boyfriend who was obsessed with John Cena, so much so that he dressed as John Cena for his 21st birthday and had a cardboard cutout of John Cena in his bedroom. So I slept in a room for 2 years with a life-size cardboard cutout of John Cena in the room.
I think it was David's house. So it was a long time ago. And you could have asked for my number then, because it was round 2. Well, second chance. And you still didn't ask for it. And you know that's true.
What is happening right now?
So do not pretend. And that's even more offensive that you don't remember.
No, I know.
Do you remember the kitchen and the buffet? Do you? See?
I really
they
do
had
remember
the
this.
food laid out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There was a big dinner party.
And who was at the? So who was in the kitchen?
My agent had said Jimmy's going to be there, and this you'll see that he can ask for your number because you know it may kind of happen this way, and you'll see. And we were lurking in the kitchen. Everyone went out, and I'm like waiting and waiting and waiting, and you still didn't ask for my number.
I can't believe
so
this.
you are
But I'm
so not interested. Well,
Did Ginger's
anyway,
house?
you had a chance to ask for my number a second time, and you didn't.
I saw a couple of videos where you were with Keith. You were singing, you sang background and a couple of things. Do you do that on
No,
tour?
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Definitely.
I never did.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I saw you sing background.
I wasn't. What?
Yeah. Yeah, Keith came out and then you came and sang background. It was for the charity thing.
I don't remember that.
What are you talking about? You don't sing with.
What is this?
What, no, it's not on there. But you don't. What are you talking about?
I did not. Anyway, yeah. Look, I'll let you save face with that.
How do you not sing with your husband? He's Keith Urban.
Oh, well, I mean, I hum in the background, but...
There you go!
Okay.
So now it comes out, Your Honor. I saw you in the background singing. Oh, sorry. Humming. I'm sorry.